Welcome, welcome, welcome to Butter Roll Boutique. I am Doretha, and this morning I'm sharing with you some paper that I hand dyed last night using a little Folgers, instant Folgers, and some vanilla chai black tea. I mixed the two together. And it smell good. Instead of spraying the paper with my spritzer like I did last time, I just laid the paper in here and poured the solution over the top, and I kept flipping the paper over, flipping it over because it was getting stuck on itself, and so I had to, take my time so I wouldn't rip the paper. I did rip it right there, but I had to take my time and separate the paper, and so these are the results. After I finished soaking the papers, I just had it in a cup and poured it over like this. I didn't spritz it with a spray bottle. And so this is what they look like, and I love them. Yeah, very nice. They're nice, and I put them in the oven for about 15 minutes on 350. And this is how they came out, all this crunchy goodness. And like I said, I was separating the paper so the ends got curled, but I don't mind curled ends. There go one that got ripped in the process. I'll take care of that one. Look at that. This is the one that was laying on the bottom. Now, how cool is that? Had I put stencils in here, then I guess, the stencil shapes and designs would be on the paper. So that was one that was next to it. It got that beautiful design as well. And then here's another one. And on this one, you could see the spots here where there was stress on the paper as I was removing them and separating them. And then look how crunchy the ends got soaking down in that coffee tea solution. So I'm gonna use the same pan. It's just an aluminum pan. I like the design that appeared on a couple of papers down on the bottom. So I'm gonna use the same one. Now this is the coffee I'm drinking, so don't worry. I'm not gonna pour that in there. I'm gonna put some hot water in this one. And I'm not gonna mix the coffee this time. I'm just gonna do the vanilla black tea. Okay. Open up a vanilla black tea. And I'm going to add hot water to the cup, and I'm gonna pour it on just like I did before. I think I'll keep that. That may come in handy in my junk journal journey. As I'm on my junk journal journey. Say that 3 times fast. Okay, so the other pan that I did last night is I'm gonna put some hot water in this as soon as I took the kettle off instead of on. Okay. I'm gonna let this steep while I show you what I did with the other one. Hot water, boiling water. Okay. Now for this one, I use some Celestial Seasoning tea. This is True Blueberry. True Blueberry. That's what I use for this one. And it has a very, very light tint of blue. I don't really smell any blueberries either. So we'll try this again today. This is how the edges turned out as it was soaking in the pan and baking in the pan, shall I say. The edges, some of them got real crumbly and crusty. Look at that pretty color. Look at the different colors. Let's see what else we got down in here. Look at that one. Ooh, now this one is a yummy, toasty blue, crummy, crinkly. I love that. Look at all the colors in that one. Let's see what else we got down in here. Got this one. Let's go all the way to the bottom. Okay. These are on the bottom. They're just like that. Every one is different. This one got a little toasty on the side. I didn't see that design that was on the pan though. That one got some good sludge, or whatever right there. And I shouldn't call it sludge. And that has some spots in it right there. Okay. I love it. This is the blueberry paper. Okay. So today what I'm going to do, like I said, I'm going to do the black tea again without the coffee. And I'm going to do another blueberry. But this time I'm going to use, these papers here. These are music sheets that I got from out of Cindy Lovin's ephemera pack that she made. Zippity doo dah. Okay, so I'm gonna lay these. Well, I better lay it that way. This time I'm gonna lay it that way. These sheets are a little bigger than the ones I did last night. I'm gonna go like this. And I'm not gonna use as many as I did. I'm gonna turn them just a little bit so they won't be so hard to pick up. Here's one that's really, really fragile. And it's already colored. I want to see if it'll get some tooth to it. You know, like some, see if this will strengthen it a little bit. Maybe I should put it in the coffee. I'll put one in the coffee and one over here in the blueberry. Okay. These are my blueberry. These are my coffee papers. You put them right there. You put coffee on those and blueberry on this. Okay. Okay, this is my black tea steeping. Let's see what else we have in Cindy's ephemera pack that we can add to this. Here's some book pages. So we'll add that. We'll add those two over here. And here's some more music sheets back here. I'm getting ready to make a few journals, and I went, oh, wait a minute, there's got some paper. I wish I had copies of this. This is nice. Look at that. I think that like that. That would look cute. That's coffee stained. This. I have 2 sheets of that. I'll separate it. With this, I have 2 sheets of that. Separate that. Okay. What else is in here? She packed, her ephemera packs are packed. Some more music sheets. Well, if you ever need a good ephemera pack, please go over to Cindy Lovin. She has it all stacked out. Now, I'm not going to try to do these. They're like magazine clippings. Here's a bag. I'm going to throw that in there. This is some, I don't know if that black will come off of there, but I'm going to try it. Okay. Let's see what else we got down here. I don't want to make the stack too big because we'll end up with, that look like one of my to-do lists right there. I threw down in there. I'm getting hot. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Here's some paper. It's like Braille. Throw that in there. And these that are more like magazines, I'm not going to put those in there. I don't know what they'll do. Okay. So here we go. There we have it. This is a piece of gift wrap. Let's throw that in there. I don't know if that'll tear up or not, but let's see. Okay, so those are the papers we're going to use today. Ooh. There's a doily. Okay, so we're going to start with these papers over here. Let me get my blueberry tea steeping while the water's hot. Get my blueberry tea bag steeping. To be stronger, maybe it'll be bluer, so I'm gonna put 2 bags in there. How crafty of me. Okay, so there's the blueberry. I'm gonna set it over there and let it, I put 2 bags in there, blueberry. Okay, this was the coffee paper. I'm not gonna even wash out the out the pan. We're just gonna go ahead and start laying these in and pouring coffee on them. Let me see if it's ready. Well, this is tea, so it won't be as dark as that because I did add coffee in that. So here we go with the tea. This is a nice strong piece, so I'll put it on the bottom. This is how I did it last night. I just poured the solution on top of the paper. Then I added another sheet. I don't even think I need to pour anything on that. I'm just gonna kind of lay it in there. It's getting all wet. I'm gonna pour some solution on this one. See, this is tea. It won't be as dark as the, ow! Hey, that's hot. Don't do that. Don't do what I just did. Don't do what I just did because it's hot. Okay. Pour some solution on all of these pieces. Move it around. Smush it down. That's a bag. That's music sheet. Music sheet. Some graph paper. I don't know why I'm speeding through this because I know I'm about to run out of coffee. Tea. When it's gone, right? When it's gone, it's gone. And it's gone, it's gone. This is the way I did my paper. I hand dyed it last night like this. I had a little bit more than what I have this morning. Okay, I'm gonna just see it's down in the bottom. We're just gonna kind of swish it around. And don't forget, it's hot now. It is hot. That is the God knows it's hot. God-given truth. However, I was trying to say that. Okay. And then what I did was I kind of picked them up, flipped them over, just to make sure everybody, you know, got touched by the coffee. Okay. Whew. So I let that set for a minute, and I'm going to work on this other one. It has 2 bags in there. Okay, this is my bigger one right here. I don't know what that's going to do if I stick that in there. Let's see. Okay, let that set for a minute. See, it has coffee down in the bottom. And before I put it in the oven, I'm going to go ahead and pour that off, whatever's left. I'm just going to pour it off. Okay. And let's do this bigger one. Let's do the Celestial. Ooh, I can smell the blueberries. Wouldn't it be wonderful? I'm going to get some food coloring, so maybe the food coloring will help change it. Let me add some more hot water in this one because I don't know if it's going to be enough. Okay. All right. Whew. Working up a sweat. All right, so here's my blueberry. Take these out. Make some room, y'all. Okay. And we're gonna put them in and pour. It looks red.
What?
Looks red. Make sure it gets soaked pretty good. Now remember, the last time I sprayed with a spray bottle, and I did, you know, as far as comfort is concerned, spraying with the spray bottle was a better option because this is kind of cumbersome, you know, having to pick this up and move it around and all of that. So
I done already emailed Miss Tarr. She done told me the same thing. What she said?
yeah. Well, my family's getting up in the background, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish this off camera, and I will, after things settle down a little bit, then I'll come back and show you the results. And remember, I'll put this in the oven for about 15 minutes. Well, I put it in 10-minute intervals, and I would go back and check it. So when I get it crunched up again and all dry, I will come back to show you the results. Okay, bye-bye.